Question number 1. The basic parameters of Reserve Bank's policies for foreign exchange reserves management are: option A, safety; 2, sustainability; 3, stability; 4, liquidity; 5th, returns. So the correct answer for this question is statement 1, 4 and 5. That is statement D is correct, where safety, liquidity and returns are the major policies for which foreign exchange reserves management are controlled by RBI. The basic parameters bank's policies for foreign exchange reserves management are safety, liquidity and returns. And the legal provision governing management of foreign exchange reserves are laid down in RBI Act 1934. RBI was established in 1935 by the RBI Act 1934 from the recommendation of Young-Hilton Commission. Question number 2. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. It connects the Persian Gulf with the Gulf of Oman and the Arabian Sea. 2. Around the one-fifth of global liquid petroleum fuel consumption and global liquefied natural gas trade transits through the strait. 3. India's LNG imports from Qatar do not come through this strait. Does come through this strait. This is incorrect. So the correct answer for this question is C, that is the Strait of Hormuz. Strait of Hormuz is narrow waterway between Oman and Iran, which connects Persian Gulf and Gulf of Oman and Arabian Sea. Around one-fifth of worldwide liquid petroleum fuel uses and liquefied natural gas traffic passes through this strait. And India's LNG imports from Qatar come through this strait. And the majority of India's LNG imports, which are primarily from Qatar, also passes through this critical choke point. So this is a Strait of Hormuz, this is Iran, and this is UAE, and this is Oman, and a Strait of Hormuz is between Iran and Oman, not between Iran and UAE. It's between Iran and Oman. This is Bab al-Mandab Strait between Yemen and Djibouti, Somalia. This is Strait of Malacca between Indonesia and Malaysia, Singapore, which connect Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean. Bab al-Mandab connect Red Sea and Arabian Sea. This is Suez Canal, which is man-made strait which connects Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea. And here is Turkey's strait. It's called Bosphorus Strait. It's between Red Sea and Sea of Marmara. Sorry, Black Sea and Sea of Marmara. And there is Asia and there is Dardanelles Strait, which is between Sea of Marmara and Aegean Sea. This is Panama Canal, which connects Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. Question number 3. Rosneft and Lukoil were in the news. They are A. Russian oil and gas companies, B. Ukrainian defense companies, C. Iranian shipping firms, D. Chinese oil and gas companies. So the correct answer for this question is A, that is Russian oil and gas companies. Russian oil. US has announced sanctions on Moscow's giants Rosneft and Lukoil on October 22. Rosneft and Lukoil, which accounts for over half of Russian oil production and exports. Two-thirds of India's Russian oil imports is carried by these companies. Question number 4. With reference to the Know Your Vehicle system, consider the following statements. Statement 1. In this system, it is mandatory for all FASTag users to submit their registration certificate and vehicle image. 2. It was implemented to prevent the leakages in the FASTag system. So the correct answer for this question is C, that is both the statement are correct. No, National Highway Authority of India has simplified Know Your Vehicle process for FASTag users. Know Your Vehicle process was implemented last year, that is in 2024, in an attempt to prevent the leakages in the FASTag system. So statement 2 is correct. Guidelines issued by Indian Highways Management Company Limited and NHAI company, which provide FASTag services. Know Your Vehicle is a system where all FASTag users have to submit their registration certificate and vehicle images, and the whole process has to be repeated every 3 years. Question number 5. The first ever pan-India National Household Income Survey will be conducted by A. Reserve Bank of India, B. Niti Aayog, C. Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, D. Ministry of Finance. So the correct answer for this question is C, that is Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. First ever pan-India household income survey will be started begin in February and may be one of the toughest survey of the Ministry of Stats and Program Implementation. It will be launched in NHIS will be launched in February 2026, and results should be available by the middle of 2027. Question number 6. With reference to the Raman festival of Garhwal, consider the following statements. Statement 1. The right to perform the Narsimha mask dance is hereditary and restricted to a specific Bhandari Rajput lineage. 2. The festival includes Man Nritya, a performance recalling local historical conflicts distinct from mythological episodes of the Ramayana. Statement 3. The festival is transmitted orally without written choreography. Correct answer for this question is C. All of the above statements are correct. Raman festival is of Garhwal, Uttarakhand festival, and Narsimha mask dance is performed hereditary by a specific Bhandari Rajput lineage. Mal Nritya depicts local historical and community conflicts, making it distinct from Ramayana. This festival orally transmitted with no codified choreography and was inscribed in UNESCO representative list 2005-2009 due to threats from migration and weakening traditional caste-linked performer roles. Consider the following statements regarding the history of gold coinage in India. Statement 1. The Kusanas were the first to issue gold coins on large scale, showing Central Asian and Mediterranean cultural influences. 2. Gupta gold coins are noted for their high artistic refinement, supported by earlier long-distance trade networks. 3. Under the Delhi Sultanate, gold coinage expanded due to growth of Ikta revenue system. Statement 2 is option B is correct, and because statement 1 is correct, the Kushanas were the first to issue gold coins on large scale, showing Central Asian and Mediterranean cultural influences. Gupta's gold coin, known as dinar, are noted for their high artistic refinement, supported by earlier long-distance trade networks. And under Delhi Sultanate, ICTA system was introduced. This was the system of giving salary as a land, node as a coins and currency. So use of currency and coins reduced during this period, and silver tanka and copper jital was introduced during this period, not gold. So statement B is correct. And the first one to issue gold coin in Indian subcontinent was Indo-Greeks. And the first one to issue large scale gold coin was Kushanas. Question number 8. Which of the following is not an indicator used in QS Asia University ranking? A. Academic reputation. B. Employer reputation. C. Faculty student ratio. D. Enrollment ratio. So the correct answer for this question is D, that is enrollment gross ratio, is not included in QS Asia University ranking, and other are included like academic reputation, employer reputation, faculty student ratio, international research network, citation per paper, faculty with PhD, inbound and outbound exchange of students. QS Asia University ranking. In this ranking, Peking University of China uh, is uh, rank 1, and in top 50 two University of India were included are included, that is and in this the 44th rank is of Delhi, IIT Delhi. With reference to the role of a speaker under the anti-defection law, consider the following statements. Statement 1. The speaker's decision on question of disqualification under the 10th schedule was initially considered final but is now subject to judicial review. 2. The Supreme Court has suggested that an independent tribunal headed by a retired judge could replace the speaker in deciding defection cases. 3. A time limit is clearly prescribed in the 10th schedule for the speaker to decide on disqualification petitions. The correct answer we will eliminate. This is so the correct answer for this question is A, that is only 1 and 2 statement is correct. Statement 3 is incorrect because there is no time limit there is no time limit on a speaker to decide disqualification petitions. And earlier a speaker's decision were final on question of disqualification, but after Kyoto Holohan case in 1992, Supreme Court held that the decision is subject to judicial review on the grounds of Malafai and perversity. The Supreme Court has suggested independent tribunal headed by retired judge could replace a speaker in deciding defection cases. So statement 1 and 2 is correct. In Kesham Meghachandra Singh the Supreme Court suggested that the independent tribunal headed by a retired judge may replace the speaker to ensure neutrality in deciding disqualification cases.